Testing. Testing. Testing.
Testing. This is a test, Laura. Are we working? Testing. This is a test, Laura. Cool. Are we Is everybody sending out texts and emails and this is a test, Laura. Cool. Are we groovy? Is everybody sending out texts and emails and this is a test, Laura. Cool. Are we groovy? Is everybody sending out texts and emails and Selena, can you change your name to Black Stash? Selena, can you change your name to thank you, Black Stash? Selena, can you change your name to thank you, Black Stash? Selena, can you change your name to thank you, Black Stash? Selena, can you change your name to thank you, Black Stash? Selena, can you change your name to thank you, Black Stash? Selena, can you change your name to thank you, Black Stash? Selena, can you change your name to thank you, Black Stash? Selena, can you change your name to thank you, Black Stash? Selena, can you change your name to thank you, Black Stash? Selena, can you change your name to thank you, Black Stash? Selena, can you change your name to thank you, Black Stash? Selena, can you change your name to thank you, Black Stash? Selena, can you change
Go.
So hi everybody, I think we are now live, and hopefully you're only hearing my voice once and not. So hi everybody, I think we are now. We had a little bit of a snafu getting the link up. So hi everybody, I think we are now. We had a little bit of a snafu getting the link being our technical getting going here. Sorry about the change. We had a little bit of a snafu getting the messed that up and ended it prematurely, and so we had to start the change. We're gonna wait just a couple of minutes and let a few more people tune in, and then we're gonna start this. We're gonna wait just a couple of minutes and let a few more people at about 10 past. We're gonna wait just a couple minutes. Hannah, you give me the it's not working. 10 past signal there. Are you hand jiving or am I? Is this just not? It's not working. 10 past signal there. On yours, or are you getting that from other people? It's not working. Signal there. On yours, or are you getting that from other people? Oh dear.
Laura, what if you got off of your phone video?
Is anybody in the cast or on this Zoom call, does anybody have the live video feed up and running on a second device?
Yeah, I can go see what Casey is seeing right now.
Can you all close that down if you are anywhere near your computer right now so that we don't get this feedback?
Okay, I have a perfect, like, everything sounds normal to me.
It is fixed.
Oh, it's fixed.
Great. Yay!
Yeah, it's working fine on my laptop. Casey's in the other room and he's got headphones in and he says it sounds great.
Oh, good. Excellent. So we're just going to give it a couple more minutes for anybody tuning in. We had to change our feed last minute. So we're giving folks a few more minutes to join us. We're going to start promptly at 10 after 7. Is anybody in the cast or thank you all for on this Zoom call? Does anybody have the live video feed up and running on a second device?
Yeah, I can
do pre-show stuff. It's kind of like being backstage. Oh, Kent Neely is telling me he didn't get on it.
It's broken again, apparently.
The video, the new one?
Yes.
Oh. It's repeating again. This is iconic.
Casey said it was bad for a second, but it's back to normal now.
Yeah.
And I'm hearing you echo.
That's because I had my phone on.
Yeah, that was Rio's fault.
All right, so now I'm getting chats that say, I think the repeat is when I was checking if the stream was working from Laura. back to normal. Hopefully it's working. We will see as we go.
Do you want us to wait to
good.
turn on?
Ray says it's working. I think we're doing okay.
Do you want us?
Working, we must be fine.
Yeah.
For instance, it's working.
raise the final authority on all of this. Let me see now. That's very funny, Celine, or Hannah's mom. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and start. I'll do a little introduction. And you can all stay on for right now if you would keep your video feeds on, including fast computer connection. Okay. So Laura, John, and Priscilla, if you want to have your video feeds on right now, that's totally fine. We're going to go ahead and get started. I would like to welcome everyone to Western's first ever virtual performance of Peter and the Starcatcher. Yay! What we've been doing, obviously we were not able to do the show live and in person as we had hoped. So we have been rehearsing all term, twice a week online, just trying to delve into the show and find out more about it. And we've been playing around with Zoom and how it works and what we can do to kind of bring the show to life as best we can from 18 different living rooms where we're all currently holed up. And then we thought we would like to share the work. So we're doing this one-time only sort of open rehearsal so that others can experience the magic and we get to show off a little bit. I want to do a couple of quick thank yous before we get started. First and foremost, I must thank John Tierney, who has stage managed this production. They have done one hell of a job and just been a real trooper. Can't thank you enough, John Tierney. Right on the heels of that is our assistant director, Priscilla Christensen, who has been amazing and also at every rehearsal and insightful and helpful. And thank you so much for doing that. And of course, Laura Ann Killip, who was originally the music director of the show and did work on the music, but has been our technical director and is making this feed happen. And we're all, we literally would not be here with you if it were not for Laura. So thank you, all three of you, for your work on this. And you're not going to really see them tonight because they're going to turn their video feeds off in just a second. So we really, really appreciate it. We're going to do the show for you. We're going to... Each act runs just a little bit less than an hour. We will take a brief 5-minute intermission between the acts. There will be some technical glitches. Sometimes internet goes out, things get funky, video doesn't work, and we're just going to power through in a show must go on kind of way. And hopefully you're going to enjoy this story that is really a fantastic story. We've had a lot of fun exploring it and bringing it to life and inhabiting these crazy fun characters. And with no further ado, I would like to give you the cast of Peter and the Starcatcher. If you would all prep your video feeds. John, if you would give us a lights up. Break legs, everybody, have fun.
Lights up.
I was a boy. I wished I could fly.
Me too.
So did I.
Out the window and over the trees.
High as a cloud and lighter than air.
And loop the loop and up to the stars. I dreamed about flying all the time. What? Girls dream?
Up to the stars. I like that.
Me too.
Eventually, of course, we dream other dreams.
We change.
We grow up.
It always happens. Nothing is forever.
That's the rule.
Everything ends.
And so our story begins.
Supposing all these planks and ropes are now the British Empire.
We are lords.
And captains.
Others.
Orphans.
Sailors.
Pirates.
Wapical kings.
And use your thoughts to hoist the sails and deck the ships awaiting us this early grey and misty dawn in 1885.
A crucial year in the reign of Her Majesty Queen Victoria.
God save her.
God save her.
Give her.
Who by her grace had only just knighted a new peer of realm.
Lord Leonard Astor, dedicated minister to the Queen and devoted father.
To Molly Astor, whose mother flew up to heaven when Molly was just 6 years old.
In the years that followed, a nanny was employed to care for Molly and provide her with the essentials of young womanhood.
While taking her with him on each royal mission, Lord Astor gave Molly a life few girls would normally know.
A life that made her insatiably curious, insufferably bright, and pretty much friendless at school.
Friendless.
Friendless? You mean more like
Leave me alone.
orphans, most useless creature on earth. Look at them.
Cast out by mothers who won't feed them or love them.
No mothers at St. Norbert's, only schoolmasters.
Much as I hate to lose you, Mule, and you, I won't stand in the way of opportunity. Here's to your trip on a ship. What ship? What trip?
Sorry, I'm lost.
Me too.
Boys.
We're lost.
Boys.
And so it was, on the brink of a new adventure.
Three
Filthy orphans.
And Lord Leonard Astor.
His friendless Molly.
And her nanny, Mrs. Bombrake.
Journeyed at dawn to the docks of Portsmouth.
Where 2 trunks are delivered to 2 ships, sharing the very same dock.
2 trunks deliberately similar to each other in their trunkness.
One of them containing a precious cargo belonging to the Queen.
To be accompanied by Leonard Astor aboard one of the ships, a spanking new frigate.
Commanded by Leonard's old school chum, the legendary Robert Falcon Scott, captain of the Wasp, fastest ship afloat, bound for the remote kingdom of Rundoon.
And the other trunk, fellow San Corzio me Bill Slank, captain of the other ship, the Neverland.
The Neverland, a slower ship.
And long in the poop.
A merchant ship taking a longer route to Rundoon just to be safe.
And while nobody's looking, I'll just mark the Queen's trunk, the one supposed to go on the Wasp, then at the last second,
All ashore, who's going ashore?
I'll switch them. Get this trunk on board the Neverland, you garbage.
And I'll sell these boys into slavery. Cheer up, lads. You're off to Rundoon to be helpers to the king.
Foods for snakes, more like.
It's like
boys. Make your course, say your goodbyes.
Goodbye to who?
There's nobody who cares.
Which is why I hate grown-ups.
Stow your cargo, start your play. Adieu. Adieu.
Stow that trunk in my cabin, you salt junkies.
With everything safely aboard, final preparations are made on the deck of the
A squadron of British Navy seamen in bright, smart uniforms boards the Neverland.
Led by one Lieutenant Gregors, ready to accompany Lord Leonard Astor to Her Majesty's vessel, the Wasp. Captain Scott's compliments your lordship, but could you join him aboard the Wasp as soon as possible?
A moment, Captain Slank. Well, I'm taking the Queen's treasure to Rundoon aboard the Wasp, but I leave a far more precious cargo here on the Neverland. Guard her well.
Astor
Mrs.
gives Slank a
Bombrake,
gold
bring her
coin.
to me. Oh, Molly, my Molly.
Please let me come with you. I don't like it on this ship.
You're safer here on the Neverland. By the time you arrive in Rundoon, I'll have completed my mission, and we'll be together again.
The ship's cat saddles up to Molly's legs.
Look, Daddy, the ship's cat. Oh, a lucky sign. Here, puss, puss, puss.
Oh, Molly, careful.
It's all right, Daddy. Him's a sweet little puss, isn't him?
Oh, Molly loves all God's little creatures.
Daddy, I know you don't need my help in Randoon, but I've got to start pulling my weight sometime.
Oh, you're all grown up, aren't you?
I am, Daddy. Courage now, promise?
Promise!
Oh dear.
Just then, the crate of boys burst open.
One of the boys almost falls out.
Hanging upside down just over Molly's head.
He stares at her.
She stares at him.
He has an air about him.
The look of a boy who doesn't miss much or say much about it.
Back in the box, you monkeys!
Something about the boy makes Molly feel like she just grew up a little.
Daughter, a word. There isn't any treasure in the Queen's trunk, and what is in it has to be destroyed by order of Her Majesty, Queen Victoria. God save her. And I'll have to move quickly before the King of Randoon even knows I'm there.
How are you going to destroy it?
Can he keep a secret?
I can.
We can.
We can.
Look at this doohickey!
Look at this doohickey!
Oh, sorry.
Look at this doohickey!
Oh, I think you mean...
They're speaking in Dodo, a language known only to, well...
Dodos and a handful of very special humans.
Dodo, a fat, clumsy bird, hence the Latin name, Didus ineptus.
Known for its greedy appetite, slothful pace, and sense of entitlement, the dodo was fearless of people and faced no real competition. An eerie mirror of the British Empire at its colonial zenith. Of course, those same traits were responsible for the dodo's extinction, an eerie mirror of the British Empire after its colonial zenith. But thereby ain't another tale.
Aster has placed an amulet around his neck and a matching amulet around Molly's neck.
And don't ever take this off or let anyone else touch it. You know what's in this amulet, Molly, and you know how to use it if you're ever in trouble.
But what if something happens to you? You need me on the Wasp.
Too dangerous, I won't have it.
I want to be part of this mission.
If you can't be British, you can go straight home and back to school, young lady. Mrs. Bombrake?
No, don't send me home, please. I'll be good, I promise.
Shut the faucet, Molly. Blubbering like a whale when the world's your oyster. Be a woman.
Yes, Nana.
As soon as I'm done in Randoon, we'll take a few weeks in the Antipodes, scare up some rare bird eggs. I might even teach you to speak porpoise.
Daddy,
There's my little Starcatcher.
just an apprentice. If I were a Starcatcher, I'd be on the Wasp with you.
Slang here's the word Starcatcher. But a cannon is fired from the deck of the Wasp.
Patience, daughter. Keep a keen eye, Mrs. Bombrake.
Don't you worry, my lord. We'll be British to the bone.
We'll meet again in Randoon. Godspeed.
Off you go, you lordship. TTFN. Comfy, are we? That's nice. Now, Alf, where are you, you good-for-nothing bucket of scum?
Yeah.
Lock these two in the cabin for safekeeping. I'm taking no chances.
Wait just a minute. What are you talking about?
I don't fancy no dainty daughters roaming my deck. Now hop it.
With pleasure. The cabin could smell no worse than you.
Can we have Kitty with us?
Steer clear of the pussy pet. Rip your hand clean off. Say the word, madame. I might let you out later for a promenade. Maybe do some petting of your own, eh?
Don't trouble yourself, I'm sure. Come along, my girl.
It's all right, ma'am. Alf will see you safely stowed.
Thank you, kind sir.
No, thank you, kind lady. Oh, your eyes are as green as the sea, and your hair's almost as wavy.
Take me below, sir.
Lock the silly cow in the junior suite. What are you sniggering at, you pickaroons? Put that trunk in my cabin. Furl the gibble at the fly of the Framistan, or you'll curse the day you were born.
On to Rundoon, you fungus. There's profitable trade to be made in Rundoon.
Molly and Mrs. Bumbrake are crammed tightly in a very tiny cabin.
First class ain't what it used to be. Of course, back in my salad days, I was a green girl, bringing up brats in a big breezy brownstone in Brighton. That was a tight spot too, and an L on the household help, especially the kitchen boy. A lovely island lad who cooked a cunning cannelloni, plus a pasta fagioli to make you drool. But oh, it made the master mad how the mistress moaned for his manicotti. He beat that boy something brutal, but the boy didn't say boo. Point is, we must button our beaks and be brave like that boy, or my name's not Betty Bumbrake. Now you might well be afraid you'll never clap eyes on your father again. And it cuts me to the core, but never show that sorry slank the slightest sniff of fear. There are men who can smell it on you, Molly, and they'll make you pay.
Stupid example if you're going to cry halfway through. Be a woman.
Appreciated,
Mrs. Bumbrake. Mrs.
Sorry to hear that. I was wed once. Dreadful business.
Mr. Bumbrake fell off the twig years ago. Left me widowed at 30.
Is that food? I'm awfully hungry.
Well, this ain't for no ladies. It's for the pigs down the other end.
Pigs? Really, may I help you feed them?
My Molly loves all God's little creatures, you know.
Not these creatures, you don't. Oh, but don't despair. Cook's laying on some yummy meat in the galley. I'll escort you when it's up.
Nothing too rich, pray. We girls must watch our waistlines.
Oh, I've been thinking about getting in shape myself.
Round as a shape.
Sorry?
So true. You're quite the specimen.
Oh, no, I have flabby thighs. But fortunately, me stomach covers them. Well, best be off. TTFN.
Alf exits but forgets in his flirtation to lock the cabin door.
He's rough, but he's ready, that Alf.
He smelt like smelt.
True. But there's a whiff of arrow about him. Mark my words.
Left the cabin door ajar. I could follow him and feed the piggies. May I, Nana, please?
Molly, come back here. Don't make me come after you. Oh dear. Best bring back a bucket before Betty Bumbrake blows a bloomin' breakfast. Oh.
Careful not to be seen, Molly follows Alf. Coming up for some poker, Alf?
Blank put me on pig duty, the rat bastard. Going down to the bilge to feed the swine.
Molly follows Alf. Both of them on their knees, Alf breaks wind in her face. Alf goes one way.
Oh, God save her.
And Molly goes the other. There are many doors to many cabins. Molly opens the first door and finds a mob of gamblers.
All right.
Yes. Molly slams the door shut. Behind a second door, worshippers gather in prayer.
Amen.
Amen. Molly slams the door shut. A third door, she opens it to find Slank wielding a branding iron over Mac's hand.
Said port, you a digit. Port. Which way is port?
The right.
Left, you fool. Give me his left. A nice big P, help you remember.
Oh. Slank brands Mac's hand with a giant letter P. No! Molly slams the door shut.
Oh, pigs, where's the pigs?
Molly spots Alf and follows him through one final wretched door.
Well, if it ain't the free little piggies. Got you seen that?
Out of here, please.
Oh, get us hungry. Help.
Oi!
Excuse me, sir. Quick question for the captain.
What are you, piggy spokesman?
I'm the leader.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am. I'm the oldest.
I'm the oldest and I say pipe down.
But I'm hungry.
Oh, it's your lucky day then, ain't it?
Finally.
You'll want to swallow that down quick. Bone up it, eh?
Any good?
It's alive!
It's worms!
He fed me worms!
I won't eat that.
Please, sir, is there a vegetarian alternative?
In my day, pigs weren't quite so particular.
Don't have it all. Give me.
You said you wanted to eat it!
You! Wait!
What are you doing?
It'll get us a beating!
Belay that, you! I'm called Mister on this vessel. Mark of respect for a lifetime of seafaring.
Never mind him. He's got a real problem with authority.
Well, so do I. I know worms is rough victuals, boys, but they'll grease the pipes till we set you down in Rundoon.
A question, mister?
One.
Do we have to stay down here in the dark?
He'll slank hands you over to King Zarbuff.
Is the king nice to his helpers?
That's two.
I got a sick feeling about this.
I'll think of something.
No, you won't.
Ah.
In my experience, boys are sadly slow thinkers.
What is it?
What are you?
I'm a girl.
No way.
We saw a girl once.
Headmaster's daughter.
It was nothing like you. It was all like, I gotta get ya.
Who's the leader here?
Who wants to know?
Molly Astor. Dr. Pretorius back home says I have an extraordinarily high level of brain power.
Well, if you're so smart, how come you're stuck on this dirt bucket?
I'm not stuck. I'm going to meet my father in Rundoon. He has important things to do.
We have important things to do.
No, we don't.
I'm the leader, and I say that we got some things.
He's not the leader.
You!
You.
How old are you?
How old are you?
I'm 13.
I'm 13.
Wait, I just remembered today's my birthday. I'm 15.
If you were 13 and today's your birthday, you'd be 14.
I only celebrate odd-numbered birthdays.
Wait a minute. Doesn't matter how old you are. I'm still the leader. The leader has to be a boy.
Hey, up our end of the ship we get served proper food. I can lead you there, which would make me the leader.
Proper food, really?
Tell me your names.
Why should we?
Only that if you have names, they serve you meat.
I'm Ted. I'm Ted.
But I call him Tubby because he's food obsessed.
I'm not food obsessed.
Do you write poems about pie?
To pass the time.
Hide beans in your blanket?
It's a blood sugar thing.
Faint at the merest sight of, get this, sticky pudding?
Sticky pudding, it's so good.
Like I said, food obsessed. I'm Prentice. I'm the leader.
Never noticed, Ted. The more you claim leadership, the more it eludes you.
Oh, snap.
And what are you, boy?
Leave me alone.
Sorry.
Don't take it personally.
He's rude to everybody.
That's why he gets beatings.
And why he's got no friends.
Go on. Tell her name, why don't you? Tell her name.
What's so funny?
Thanks, Ted.
He doesn't have a name.
He's been orphaned too long to remember.
Grumpkin calls him Mule.
Go on, you and your stupid names. Go follow some stupid girl.
Like we need your permission, friendless.
Doesn't cost any more to be nice, charmless.
What about the food?
You can be like temporary leader, but only till we eat.
Fair warning, boy. I shall expose you utterly.
As no one had ever shown the slightest interest in him before, the boy's eyes began to sparkle, and the lure of competition wiped some of the misery from his face.
Right, follow me.
Right, follow Mother.
Molly.
That's what I said. Follow Molly.
The boy may have wished to be alone, but he didn't really mean it. The sparkle in his eyes fades, and strange sounds in the dark make him remember the orphanage. Make him think about...
Where's that mule?
Flashback, St. Norbert's Orphanage for Lost Boys.
Here, sir.
You are all shades of nasty, mule. Oh, look at this filth.
Don't hit me, sir. Cesspool's dirty work.
A mule afraid of his own shadow? Be a man
Thank you, Mr. Grimkin.
and cover yourself disgrace to the mother that left you.
Oh, for the wings of a dove.
You watch or you're next.
At the mention of mother, the boy heard a wisp of a song he could barely remember.
And saw a shadow of a home he hoped he might have.
We see a tableau of a happy family, the boy embraced by a mother and father and brothers.
Father and son.
Mother and child.
And even with so little hope.
Still he believed.
Despite his distress and sorrow,
That one day such a home would be his.
Home.
The tableau melts away.
Orphan rule number 1.
Life is meant to be horrible.
Gremkin whips the boy hard.
Orphan rule number 2.
There are no orphans in heaven.
Gremkin whips the boy again.
Orphan rule number 3.
Mrs. Gremkin's ugly.
Anyone who laughs is dead.
The flashback fades.
Mother. Mother.
Come on, you. Last chance. We Asters do not leave boys behind.
We shift our attention now to the other ship, barreling due south at a brisk 12 knots, that fine British frigate, the Wasp.
Where Molly's father, Lord Astor, has been ushered roughly below deck.
Captain Scott's cabin, your lordship, do you go in?
Awfully cramped for a cabin's quarters.
No frills on the frigate, sir. Sanchez, pull the door to. There's a good fellow.
Where's the captain, Lieutenant?
I'm no lieutenant. I told a lie.
Unthinkable. The British never lie.
Well, pirates do, don't we, boys?
The seamen reveal themselves as pirates.
I demand to see Captain Scott.
Well, why didn't you say so? Presto, Scotto!
Smee lifts the Union Jack to reveal Captain Scott, trussed like a chicken with a gag in his mouth.
What? Robbie! How dare you, sir? Release this man!
I'll take the key to that treasure trunk of yours.
You'll have to kill me first.
We were going to kill you second, but I'm flexible.
He's coming aft!
In a nasty mood, in a foul and nasty mood.
What are you playing at?
Pirates, sir. The Wasp is now a pirate ship. Your British crew's in chains below.
There have been no pirates in these parts for 100 years.
We've been keeping a very low profile.
And you're the captain, I assume.
Aye, sir.
I, sir, you, sir.
No, sir, not Smee, sir.
Smee, sir?
That's me, sir, but no Captain I, sir.
You lie, sir.
Oh, no, sir. The devil himself's in charge hereabouts.
The devil, you say?
The Prince of Darkness, our satanic supervisor, foul and nasty with a cloven hoof.
And how would one identify him in a crowd?
By his legendary cookie duster, that's how.
Whiskers?
By his celebrated mouth brow, that's how.
Well, does he have a name?
The pirate captain they call Black Stash!
Hello. Oh, to be in England now that April's there. But whoever's not in England gets to see my facial hair. Now, you're likely wondering, can the fellow before you be entirely evil? Can no compassion uncrease this furrowed brow? Brow? Well, fret not, mon frere. I'm a romantic. There's a poet in these pirate veins. And so I plug into the muse. What style to use? Iambic? Oh, box office poison. Haiku? Samurai, don't think so. Mind the cuticles, me. Got it. A pirate with scads of panache wants the key to the trunk with the cash. Well, here's some advice, though I seem to be nice. I'll cut you, slit you up one side and down the other so you can watch your own stomach flop around on the deck. I say, Smee, you did tell my lord I'm a bloodthirsty outlaw?
Aye, Captain, but he still wouldn't give up the key.
We haven't got all night, Smee. People have paid for nannies and parking. Stand aside. I'll do it myself, for I'm not. What am I?
Splash!
They refer, of course, to this. The trademark nose brush of every man, woman, and child dating in my family, dating right back to the amoeba. Yet for us, the face foliage has been oh so much more than just a lawn of lips, sir. 'Tis what we are and why we are it. When everybody else got out to the pirate business, the stash stuck it out, knowing one day my ship would come in. This is the day. This is the ship. Now cough up that key, my lord.
Not a chance, you thug.
Wait, is that my lord's coat you're holding?
Looks to be about your size, Captain.
What the well-dressed thug is wearing this season.
So comme il faut, Captain. So very comme il faut.
I say, Smee, what is it the men call me?
Nancy, sir?
No, the other thing.
Ruthless, sir. Ruthless, artless, and peerless.
Guilty as charged. Now, give us the key.
Never.
Playing games is for children, Lord Astor, and I hate children. Bring it in, Gomez.
Oh, it's Sanchez, sir.
Just bring it in. Thanks ever so.
Pirates drag in the trunk.
The Wasp is my ship now, and everything aboard her belongs to me, including the treasure Victoria thinks nobody knows about. Silly old queen.
God save her.
Queen Victoria.
God save her.
Victoria.
God save her.
Banana.
God save her.
Oopsie. Here's two things. When I open this swag, I'll be the single most significant pirate in the world, the solar system, or the other places yet to be discovered anywhere in the universe.
That's only one
The
thing.
second thing is a dilemma, a large one, the Cadillac Escalade of dilemmas. In point of fact, for a little bird tells me that your darling little daughter is sailing to Randoon on the safer southern route aboard the Naval Nerd.
The Neverland, sir.
What?
The Neverland, sir.
Same letters. Naval Nerd, Neverland. I was close. I was pretty darn close. Splitting rabbits, really.
Yes, sir.
Splitting hairs, yes, that too. Oh, just a sec, I know. You love your Molly above rubies. What say you to a quick detour? We pluck her off the Neverland and you can watch her die. Unless you're feeling a weensy bit more amenable. Love your locket. But what's in your pocket? Allow me. Done and dusted, kippers and custard. Here's the key, boys.
The amulet around Astor's neck begins to glow. Over on the Neverland, Molly's matching amulet begins to glow as well.
My father, he's in trouble.
Your next thing is glowing.
And ringing?
Don't ask me about that.
I can ask whatever I want. I'm the leader.
Lay off, Prentice. Come on, you have to tell.
All right, listen. My father is going to Randoon on a secret mission for the Queen.
What's a mission?
Molly! Molly, where are you, girl?
Shh! Down the gangway and keep quiet.
Tell me again. What was it called that we ate tonight?
Pork chops, pork salad, and pork belly pie.
Greatest night of my life.
Shh! There's more tomorrow if we don't get caught.
Pork. What a beautiful word.
There's that ringing again.
Her neck thing.
No, it's coming from someplace else.
The shadow of a cat appears on Slank's cabin door.
But behind this door.
Get away, boy! Don't open that cabin!
Holy.
Thanks, cat.
Flying.
We ask you now to imagine a grown cat in flight.
Suspended in space as if hanging from a string.
Of course, the boys don't have to imagine.
Because there they are, and there's the cat.
That cat is definitely flying.
And those bells are definitely ringing.
And that cabin is definitely glowing.
Glowing, ringing, flying. It can only mean one thing.
Star stuff.
Star stuff. The Queen's trunk is in Slank's cabin. Okay, nothing to see here. Move along.
But the cat was.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was. Tubby's right. Your neck thing was glowing, and Slake's cat was totally flying.
You know what? How's about a bedtime story?
What's that?
Oh, oh, very amusing. Oh my gosh. You poor things. You've never had a bedtime story.
This might sound kind of defensive, but
Hard to have a bedtime story when you've never had a bed.
Sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't...
Tell you what, you say sorry so easily. Like the rough patch smooth over, no hard feelings, everything's fixed. Well, no. There's dark. A massive darkness in the world, and if you get trapped in that cave like us, it beats you down. Sorry can't fix it. Better to say nothing than to say sorry. When it's night and I'm too scared to sleep, I look through the cracks, between the wood nailed over the window, and I see all those little stars that I can't reach, and I think that in 100 years, or 2, maybe 300, boys will be free, and life will be so beautiful that nobody will ever say sorry again. Because nobody will have to. I think about that a lot.
well, that's more than he's said in the last 13 years.
So, bedtime stories, not a big priority, okay?
No, it's not okay. I'm giving you one. It's a gift. Least I can do. Like, Sleeping Beauty. Sleeping Beauty's a good one. You'll like it. There's a kiss in it. True love's kiss.
Ah! I don't know what that is.
Then I'll tell you. Come on, back to your cabin and I'll be mother. Now, the story of Sleeping Beauty. Once upon a time, that's how they always start. Once upon a time, a beautiful baby was born.
And that beautiful baby had a big, bushy handlebar, and it grew out as he grew up. And they both lived awfully ever after. The end. From this day forth, it'll be nothing but pleasure cruises and the odds America's Cup for me. Now open and perpend! What is that?
Sand? That's impossible.
When you say sand, do you mean the utterly worthless granular material one associates with the water's edge?
Yes, sir.
I see. Perchance you think a treasure trunk sans treasure has put my piratical BVDs in a twist? How wrong you are. Yes, I'd hoped to be hip deep in diamonds by now, but they're a poor substitute for what I really crave. A bona fide hero to help me feel whole. For without a hero, what am I? A pirate in part, half a villain, ruthless but toothless? And then I saw you, and I thought, maybe? Could it be? Would he, for example, give up something precious for the daughter he loves? But alas, he gives up sand. Now, let's see. Hero with treasure. Oh, very good. Hero with no treasure. Doable. No hero in a trunk full of sand? Not so much. Now, where's my treasure?
What if they swap the trunks, sir?
What, you say?
Stupid idea, Smee. Stupid.
Swapped? Yes. Switched. Right there on the dike. Deck. In which case?
The trunk with the treasures aboard the Neverland.
Come on.
We are super fast, which means we're leagues ahead of her by now. Change of course. Hard about. You're behind this, Asta, or I'm the Queen of England.
God save her!
Shut up! I said hard about, Sanchez.
Oh, you got my name right.
Bad rubber, Bubba.
My name's Sanchez.
Hit the pedal, Gretel.
Ay de Miguel, I'm gonna depositar. My name is Sanchez.
Give it me, you shroom. You pay peanuts, you get mongoose. Now juice it. The chase is on. The die is cast. The game's afoot. I want that treasure, boys. Catch me in Neverland.
And as the princess slept, a thick forest grew up around the castle, keeping everybody out. Everybody but one man. Boys.
It's right.
The prince, very good. He chopped his way to Sleeping Beauty's room, saw his true love, and kissed her just once, sweetly on the lips.
Pork.
And true love's kiss broke the spell. The princess found her prince, and they all lived happily ever after.
Her amulet suddenly glows and rings.
The amulet again. Talk to me, Daddy.
With the wasp racing at flank speed for the Neverland, Lieutenant Asta clears his mind and tries to reach Molly.
They lift their amulets away from their chests for better reception.
Daddy, are you there? Hello? Hello?
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Daddy, the Queen's trunk is here on board the Neverland.
Not in English. Too dangerous.
Oh dear, please don't speak in
Pirates of the Caribbean!
Daddy, not Jojo.
Pirates of the Caribbean!
Parrots? A flock of parrots?
Jack Sparrow! Pirates! Pirates of the Caribbean!
Parrots have taken over your ship. What genius brought parrots on a ship?
Pirates! Pirates have taken over the ship.
Pirates? Oh, that hard I sound is so tricky.
Molly! The wasp is bearing down on the Neverland. Soon as we catch you, steer clear of Black Stash and bring the trunk to me.
I will.
Don't let me down, daughter. This is your mission now.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. We'll let you down! We'll let you down! We'll let you down!
What are you doing?
Sorry, what? Get below, boy. If Slank sees you on the deck, he'll rear up like the...
You were talking to your neck thing.
No, I wasn't.
I know what I saw.
Well, there was a porpoise swimming alongside the ship, and it was making those funny noises that porpoises make, and I thought I'd just make some funny noises too, that's all.
So you were talking to a fish?
Porpoises are not fish. They're mammals, just like you. Or Germans.
Then how come your neck thing glows and rings all by itself?
It's for swimming. I'm a good swimmer. It's a swimming medal.
Right. Swimming. Sure. And what's star stuff?
Decision. I'm going to trust you.
Why? I'm just a boy.
I know. Pity. You like to look at the stars? There they are.
There's so many.
They look safe, don't they? Sparkling up there like diamonds.
I like when they shoot across the sky.
Sometimes pieces of them fall to earth, little bits that look like sand. Can you keep a secret?
I can.
We can.
Those little bits of star stuff. The trunk in Snag's cabin is full of it. There's some in here too, in case I'm ever in trouble.
Star stuff? Let me see.
No! Changes people if they touch it.
How?
Different ways, depending on what they want to be.
So if somebody gets their hands on this star stuff and
they're evil and greedy like Genghis Khan, or they're hungry for world domination like Caesar and Napoleon, Ayn Rand.
Who's that?
Didn't you learn anything at that orphanage?
I was kind of busy trying not to die.
Oh.
So if star stuff's so dangerous, why are you after it?
I'm a Starcatcher. We have special powers that we use in secret to try and keep star stuff away from tyrants who try to rule the world.
You mean like Queen Victoria?
God save her. And no, don't be ridiculous. That's different. She doesn't need star stuff to rule the world. She's British.
So you're a... what is it?
Starcatcher. There's only 6.5 of us on the planet.
6.5?
I'm still an apprentice.
Okay. So prove it.
What?
Go on. Amaze me with your special powers.
It's not a magic show. It's not like I'm some magician guy.
Well, I mean, if you can't actually do anything...
Fine. Whatever. To have faith is to have wings.
Molly clasps the amulet tightly, closes her eyes, and floats a few inches off the deck.
Oh, whoa!
Satisfied?
So the cat was flying! Oh, come on, I want to fly too, like you and the cat!
Get serious, will you? The star stuff has to be destroyed.
You want me to destroy it?
Don't be ridiculous. My father is going to throw it into the world's hottest active volcano, Mount Jalapeno.
Where's that?
Rundoon, wouldn't you know it? Problem is, King Zarboff would kill for even a thimble of star stuff.
Hey, I can help. See, I'm going to be the king's new helper, so when I get to Rundoon, I'll just ask him.
You're not going to be his helper. You're going to be snake food. Zarboff likes to buy orphans and feed them to his snakes.
So Gremkin lied?
King Zarboff III is evil. He's the worst Zarboff yet.
Grown-ups always lie. It's all they ever do.
You want to help? Then help me get that trunk to my father.
Hey, you know what? Forget it. Why should I help anybody? What's anybody ever done for me?
You.
Snake food? Really?
I told you to stay in your crate, you orphan sludge.
When exactly were you going to tell us we were going to be snake food?
That's it. Bill Slank has drawn the line. I may not have been born with a silver spoon at my bum, but that doesn't mean I won't stir my tea with one. Ew.
Oh, dude, that's gross.
Oh, get below, boy.
He ain't going below. He's going over.
Hey, let me go.
Zarpa promised me his whole bleating fleet in exchange for the trunk in my cabin.
Strong gusts blowing, winds at 34 knots.
I hate grown-ups.
Make like a kitten, take a long, long time to drown. Bottoms up, boy.
Not overboard, please. I can't.
Can't what?
Swim!
Slank tosses the boy into the sea.
Here I am, boy. All will be well.
Molly saves the boy and backstrokes him to the ship in safety.
Winds approaching 40 knots. Whitecaps heavy. Crests overhanging.
The forward bow. From the cut of a jib, she could be the Wasp.
The Wasp? After us? Better tell Slank.
Backstroke is my event, and I do so like to finish first. I win more medals at school than anybody. Except for Daphne Cooper. But Daphne Cooper's a swot. Deep breaths. There we go.
You saved my life.
Of course.
Why?
Because I'm the leader.
You don't even like me.
The leader can't go about saving only the people she likes.
The leader has to be a boy.
Only if the boy knows there's more important things in this world than saving his own neck.
Like what?
Like saving someone else's.
They figured out I swapped the trunks.
Slank!
We need the Wasp to catch up to us quick.
It's the Wasp, all right? Sally Lunn. She's a fast ship.
We'll never outrun a frigate, Captain.
We can't bleed and we'll try. Bill of the Wopsle. Here's the breeze now, you bilge rat. You want your trunk, Leonard Astor? You'll have to catch me first. Follow the wind, Weevil, hard to starboard.
Starboard? That ain't the one with the big P, is it?
Bring me the branding iron.
Oh.
The boy spins the ship's wheel for everything he's worth. Ugh.
He's changed our course.
Straight for the Wasp.
Wind 47 knots.
Gale warning!
The ship's wheel careens across the deck and spins out to sea.
Turning the Neverland hard against the grain.
And jolting 2 people in a tiny cabin below.
I've waited for love.
I've waited for bliss.
I've waited for this.
Alf is about to kiss Mrs. Bumbrake, but she pushes him away.
No. No more nattering. I'm still a nana and I must find Molly. Spit me over. What was that?
We're changing courses all. Straight for the Isle of Love.
But where's my Molly? She's been lost ever so long. Cease and desist, sir. Oi! Cut the canoodling. I gotta grab the girl. Get it? But do come with.
Wind 55 knots, strong gale, rolling seas, blowing spray.
The Neverland crashes into the waves.
Bucking and barreling straight for the Wasp. Slating the choppers and reef the expedient. This wind will throw guano something fierce in your face. Aye, do you see what I see, Smee?
Neverland, Captain. He's heading right for us.
This is too easy. I think I'm even feeling a weensy bit guilty. And I'm over it. Up the gunter, prepare to board.
Up the gunter!
And keep the Union Jack flying so Bill Slank will think we'll be polite.
So devious, so very devious.
Neverland ho! Victory is ours. Well, mine.
Wind 63 knots, Hurricano, violent storm, visibility gone. Oh, waves, black skies, red over white over red.
Pucker up, lads. We'll kiss her any minute now.
She's one of ours. We'll be ramming a British ship.
The damn dolphin boys ruined us.
Orphans ruin everything. Hold on to your ditty bag, boys. Here comes the Wasp.
2 ships make towards each other, tiny craft against the bound and main.
Lordy, just in time for tea.
Scones from Fortnum's.
Devon cream.
We can beat her, boys. She's only a ship full of fops. Now, boss?
Now, run up the Jolly Roger.
The pirate replaces the Union Jack with the pirate flag.
It's pirates! Come back, you cowards!
Hello, Neverland. I believe this trunk belongs to you, and you have something of ours.
See, your trunk, Bill. Get the trunk to Zarbuff or you'll be too posh to push.
Wind 67 knots. That's 200 miles. Somebody else.
That's 200 miles per hour. Large waves over 50 feet. Destruction, devastation.
You, boy, you took us around so the Wasp could catch us.
Pretty cheeky, huh?
Pretty cheeky.
Yeah, awesome. Now there's pirates everywhere. Good move, Ace.
He did something big, Prentice.
I could do more.
Well, I'm still the leader.
Then help me get the trunk out of Slag's cabin and onto the Wasp.
Sorry, not an issue.
Never mind, I'll do it myself. Mrs. Bumbrake! Mrs. Bumbrake!
You're different. You know that? Don't you think he's different?
We should definitely wait here. We'll be safer.
There's more important things in this world than saving your own neck.
Like what?
Like what?
Like helping Molly.
And up on deck, 2 captains square off for the greatest of grand prizes.
A boxing ring forms around Slink and Stash.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming out for tonight for our featured bout. In this corner, direct from Slough by the way of Despond with intimacy issues in the claggy knickers, it's no mother's son and no man's pal, Bill the Rat Bastard Slang. And in this corner, his famous flavor saver from the tender age of 10, it's the most fearsome pirate on the pike. It's Black Stash. This is a 1-round knockout match. Kicking, spitting, and gouging is preferred. Hitting below the belt is not required, though the fans tend to love it.
We love it!
Now shake hands and go out rhyming.
Take a hike, you mingy crumb. The trunk is mine, so kiss my bum.
I'll kiss you, Bill, with me French roaster, roller coaster, uppercut, a flipper flopper.
Which I dodge like so behind your backseat, which needs a waxy by the by.
Me God's anointed, double-jointed, triple-pointed belly whopper.
Or me on your kneesy, easy peasy Java kneesy battle cry.
Me dog's dinner.
Me shark shanker.
Me winkle pinner.
Me walk the planker.
Shall I compare thee to a summer's day?
Stash Coldcock's slank.
There he lies, jumped up cabin boy who didn't know his place. Give me the Queen's trunk or say your goodbyes, you bathtub captain.
Stash raises his weapon, but
crack!
Lightning strikes the Neverland. Everyone scatters.
Crack! The sound of splintering wood, flapping canvas whipped by wind.
Crack! The deck is breaking up. Mast that was a mast no more.
The Neverland.
She's split in two.
Stem to stern.
Fore and aft.
Oh, ship halved.
Abandoned ship! Abandoned ship!
Main broken off. Main brakes is gone.
Saving the trunk, and that's all there is to it.
Oi, you really missed the gravy boat, Betty. You and your sea green eyes.
Don't let him smell your fear, Molly. And there, Hazel! Alf, lend a hand!
Out of my way. All I want's me trunk.
Don't you touch one hair on that woman's legs!
It's all yours, lover boy.
Now, Betty!
Mrs. Bumbright grabs the ship's cat and throws the animal in Slank's face.
Slank gets his cat right in the puss.
Alf tosses Slank and the cat overboard.
Well, down you go to dinner.
Well, just before bunking with Davy Jones.
Oh, the waves swallow me up a great shroud of sea, and the sharks start nibbling away like mother's kisses. Mother! You left me on the steps of a tattoo parlor, wrapped in half-eaten bag of fish and chips. Round me neck a note, orphan, Bill Slank, too wicked to end well.
The waves cover Slank forever. TTFN?
You good for nothing bucket of scum.
My white knights.
Now let's get going.
Molly, I'm locked in the Broon cabin.
Daddy, the trunk is ours.
Bring it to me.
Abandoned ship!
Abandoned ship!
Check your trunks. Some trunks may appear identical to other trunks.
Save yourself!
Help, boy, I need more time to get the Queen's trunk to my father.
Don't worry, I'll stall the pirates.
Dash runs past him.
Some crazy weather, huh?
What are you?
What are you?
What am I?
Black Stash!
Never heard of you.
The stash is on everyone's lips. What? Is that the Queen's trunk you're sitting on?
Oh, yeah, Queen's trunk. Totally. Molly Astor told me to protect it.
From who?
Pirates like you.
But we have all the fun.
You do?
Absolutely. A little swash, a bit of buckle. You love it more than bread. Now, give us the trunk and join the party. Appellations, please. Your name, Bob.
No name. Orphan.
You're more at sea than Columbus, boy. Now, if you were a pirate, you'd have a proper name.
You could do that?
I'm the boss, ain't I? How about Bluebeard Bob? Yeah. Long John Larry? Oh, we hung a bloke from the Yardum a week ago Wednesday. Pirate Pete, that's available.
Pirate Pete.
Good solid name is Peter, like a rock. That's what you'll be, boy. My rock. Now give me the trunk.
Peter, yeah. I like that.
Iconic as the moonwalk in a Michael Jackson video. Now give me the trunk.
What would I do?
You'd star in my nasty crew. Infamy, calamity, fraternity. You need to connect, boy.
Peter.
You need to connect, Peter. No man is an archipelago. Now, Be good, Peter, and give your captain his great big treasure.
Dash throws Peter off the trunk and flings it open.
Sand again!
You blew it, Stash. The Queen's trunk is safe on the Wasp. We saved the treasure, Molly. We saved the world.
You're killing my buzz boy. To which I say die.
Stash throws Peter overboard.
Not again!
Not again, the boy's gone overboard.
Molly, bring me the trunk.
Help! I can't swim!
But Daddy, the boy needs help.
Molly, this is a direct order. Bring the trunk to me.
This trunk floats, boy.
My name's Peter.
Peter, I like it.
Yeah, me too.
There's an island, Peter. Ride the trunk to the island.
Molly pushes the Queen's trunk overboard.
Molly, no!
Everyone prepares to abandon ship.
Oh, the wind is like a whip.
Take me and abandon ship.
But my Molly, oh my Molly, what a bloody awful trip.
Alf and Mrs. Bumbrick jump.
I'm still the man.
You're the man.
Dash and Smee jump.
I'm the leader.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
Prentice and Ted jump.
Tide Molly, Asta, and swim.
Peter floats atop the Queen's trunk and is blown toward the island.
Follow that trunk, Smee. Get me to that island.
Get to the island, Peter, and don't let that trunk out of your sight.
Peter, now jubilant atop the trunk, sails toward the Green Island. Blackout. End of Act 1.
Okay, we're going to take a 5-minute intermission, and then we're going to start at the top of Act 2 at 8:15. Thanks for joining us, everybody. Okay, hope everybody's back. Hope the cast is back. Let's go ahead and start with Act 2. John, if you would give them lights up.
Lights up.
Act 2, Mollusk Island Shore. Peter is asleep on the Queen's trunk.
Molly? Are you Molly? I'm coming. Wait for me! Molly, no, not supposed to sleep, supposed to be guarding the trunk, not... What if she came in? I did what she said, Molly. I dragged her right up a mountain. Huh. No? No, Molly. Oh, it's so bright. Holy. You know what that is? That's the sun. I'm feeling you, son. Oh, and check it out. Space, light, air. I'm finally free.
Free.
I'm gonna have freedoms. Whatever I want.
A yellow bird enters suddenly and alights on his shoulder.
Tweet.
Hey, bird. What's up? Me? Well, let's see. Save the world, got a name. Too shabby.
Tweet.
I wonder if Teddy and Prentice made it off the ship before it sank. I mean, how weird it would be if they... Please let them be okay. Bert, we should make a pact. I don't leave you, you don't leave me. Deal?
Tweet, tweet.
Wait. No, come back. I don't want to be alone. Come back!
Tweet, 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 tweet.
Back.
Fine. No Molly, no Teddy, no Prentice. So what? This is perfect. Nobody's after me with the stick. Nobody's between me and the sky. I can just be a boy for a while. That's all I want anyway. I gotta get out of here.
Sorry, did you want to be alone?
No, stay with me.
Good answer.
Thank you.
You ready for this? Teddy floats. We jumped overboard and I held on to Teddy and the two of us bobbed all the way here.
Prentice!
No name!
I got one now. It's Peter.
Solid.
Whatever.
Look, the wasp. Wait, way out there, you see it? It's still in one piece.
Oh, no, I see where this is going.
Where's Mother?
For the love, her name is Molly, and she probably drowned.
No.
What?
No, she dove off the ship as it went down. She's like a real swimmer. I think she made it to the wasp, or maybe she's floating on what's left of the Neverland.
Ride this wreckage, Romeo. Get us to shore and make it fast.
You want speed? Find me a sail.
We'll end up in China drifting like this. And I'm in no mood for Mushu Elf. Tried it once. Went through me like the winter wind in Wessex.
Or maybe Molly's down there, in the jungle.
I say we wait for her up here.
Oh, come on. Help me hide the trunk and we'll find some branches down the beach.
At some point, we're gonna need food.
Branches. What we need are branches.
Ted spies a pineapple.
Hey, I think I found some. Oh!
Tries to bite into it.
Branches.
Second time.
This guy's got a Jones for branches.
To build a raft, so we can float out to the wasp. We get to the wasp, Molly's father will have to take us.
Where?
Home. Come on, everybody hold hands and nobody gets lost. Clear?
Crystal. Ugh, your hands are sweaty.
Yeah, because perspiration is a sign of leadership.
Are we good?
Yes.
Yes. You there, Peter?
Here. Are you there, Ted?
Present.
You there, Prentice? Prentice? You there? Teddy, are you holding on to Prentice? Teddy? Guys, where is everybody?
A tribal chant begins as strange faces appear and disappear from behind giant foliage.
You said to hang on to each other, Peter.
Where are you, Peter?
I'm here, Ted.
Here, Peter.
I can't see a thing.
Help, girl!
Oh, hello.
Who was that?
Hot enough for you? There, footprints!
Something's chasing me.
I'm right behind you, and I want that trunk. I'm going to find you.
I'll find you, Ted. Keep heading down.
Which way is down?
Prentice! Teddy! Guys, you hear me?
What's that treasure?
I'm the leader.
That treasure!
Help me, Peter.
What's that trunk?
World-class swimmer that we know me to be, I reached the island in record time. I'm awfully glad I saved the boy, even if Daddy's furious. Saving the whole world's a bit abstract for a 13-year-old. Putting a human face on it makes it more jolly. Oh, this training bra is so irksome. There. Now, I really must fetch Daddy's trunk and bring it back to the Wasp, or my first ever mission will be my last. Don't worry, Peter, wherever you are, I'll find you.
Vino, rosso, monte, porciano, tocai, il dolcetto.
Fighting Prawn, king of the mollusks, reveals himself. He wears a British top hat with a green feather in their band.
Primo preso, dopo gabinetto! Allo, I am king of this island, and you boys are my prisoners. Lasagna!
Lasagna!
The mollusks surround the boys with spears.
You three will do nicely.
You speak English?
If I must. Parlez-vous parler français?
But you're savages.
We are no savages, boy. I know what savagery is. When I was young man, English landed here, took me to your island in chains. Many long years I served as kitchen slave in not so Great Britain. Until, by kindness of fate,
A shipwreck brought my Fazier back to Mollusk Island.
yes, in your language, my name is Fighting Prawn.
Tramboli!
And this is my son, King Clam.
Miss Tramboli.
My son shall wear this hat, once worn by my brutal British master. For years I was his kitchen slave. He beat me raw, but I was brave. And one day put him in his grave with a plate of poison pasta.
Tramboli.
Thank you.
Come, it is time.
Time?
Feeding time.
Feeding time, finally!
Not where you eat, piggy boy, where you are eaten.
You must answer to the law of Mr. Green.
Who is Mr. Green?
We worship him, and he protects us from foreign troublemakers.
Come, we feed you now to vicious crocodile.
Wait! Please don't feed us Sandy Crocodile. First take us to Mr. Grin.
Crocodile is Mr. Green.
Wait! Wait. We can give you a great gift.
Antipasta! You said gift?
A story. Yeah. We'll give you a bedtime story. Sleeping Beauty, right, guys?
Sleeping Beauty, yeah. The thing is, I nodded off before the end.
Maybe they will too, and we can get out of here. We'll give you a story, you let us live, and we leave your island. Deal?
Okie dokie. But if I am not entertained, it's Mr. Green for all of you. Assault the petition! You have 1 minute.
1 minute? What am I supposed to do? 1 minute? I can't transform. I can't inhabit the character. I can't do any of that.
Bring me the only relic of my captivity.
Here, mighty Fazier, the kitchen timer.
1 minute starting now.
One at a time. But there was
Once upon a time. They always start with that. Once upon a time, upon a dime.
okay. Once upon a time, there was a beautiful baby princess. Where?
And an evil witch with a curse. Ah ha ha ha.
Where?
Ah ha ha ha.
Where?
Ah ha ha ha.
And the curse was very terrible. For every time the baby cried,
Where?
the whole kingdom would fall asleep.
Where?
Zzz,
Ah ha ha ha.
Where?
zzz,
Ah ha ha ha.
Where?
zzz.
Ah ha ha ha.
And Beauty was her
Beauty
name.
was her name.
So the king marched to his favorite horse, and he rode to the tallest tree, and he climbed to speak to the wise old owl.
Woo, woo.
the king, a real leader like me.
Yay!
Focus, piggy boy.
Piggy boy!
Sticky pudding!
Oh, I love sticky pudding. It's so good.
15 seconds, Mr. Green.
And soon the princess was old enough to talk.
Hi, I'm 16. I'm beautiful. I'm in the market for something long term.
But nobody could stay awake long enough to kiss her.
And everybody got really sleepy all of a sudden.
And that's the story of Sticky Pudding.
Sleeping Beauty.
Oh, that's not the end. They missed the whole emotional arc of the story.
Where'd you come from?
Goody, another English.
Ding!
And your minute is up.
You should have stayed hidden, Molly.
You abused the concept of the theatre collective. It was too much for me.
Molly! Molly! Molly!
Ted has real talent.
Hey, I have real talent.
They liked me. They really liked me.
Molly.
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 What's so funny?
You called her Molly.
Well, it's my name. Molly.
In our language, Molly means squid poop.
Wait. Entertained, mighty Fazier?
Fighting Prawn hands the kitchen timer to Prentice.
First prize. You got me with squid poop. 2 thumbs up. 2 thumbs way up.
So you'll let us live, right? That was the deal.
Which is so great. See, because you need us, and we can do all the things that you don't want to do anymore. We're foreigners. That's what we're for.
Nice try. But the law is the law. All English must die. Calamari!
The mollusks point their spears at Molly and the boys.
Such life and death decisions are generally made by the English, not for the English. Worse yet, the walls of Mr. Grimm's cage are very high, too high for any boy or girl to climb, too dark to see the crocodile in front of your face. Those hard things the boys are sitting on, they feel like bones. All in all, it's a bad day to be British.
Teddy, I hope that was your stomach.
Want to go home?
What? Home?
He made a deal with us and he lied, just like they always do. I hate grown-ups.
Do something, Prentice. You're the leader. Have a plan.
Eat the kitchen timer and leave us alone.
Great. Now we can count the seconds till we die.
This is all your fault, Molly, making me feel like this big man who's gonna save the world. Well, I'm not a big man, and I can't save anything.
Not a good time for a hissy, Peter. You failed, so you try again. My father always says that.
Then let him save us.
Should have given the trunk to my father, then he'd have all the star stuff and... Oh, Molly, you idiot!
She's cracking up.
No, maybe she has a plan.
I have a plan.
Giant red eyes appear.
Eyes, look at the eyes.
This amulet is my plan. The star stuff inside is my plan. You with us, boys? Sulk and die.
I'm with you. Yeah, I'm with you.
Good.
She kisses Peter.
It's a better team with you on it, Peter.
Peter is stunned.
Here it comes.
Now, Peter, get him to open wide.
Tasty boy, fresh today, come and eat me.
Mr. Grin opens a baby ball.
Duck!
Molly throws her amulet in Mr. Grin's mouth.
The ringing of the bells fills the air.
And Mr. Grins begins to coo, gurgle.
And grow.
Bigger every second.
Giant mouth?
Giant teeth?
Giant appetite!
Until the crocodile shatters through his bamboo enclosure.
An airborne leviathan? So basically, I'm thinking, let's,
Get out of
here!
The boys and Molly run off, pursued by the giant Mr. Grin.
Those dirty, filthy, rotten stick English!
They ruined bedtime story!
They ruin everything. Why they make Mr. Green so big?
We catch and kill them, mighty Fazer.
But leave Peter Boy and little Miss Squid poop for me. Them fighting prawn will butterfly and deep fat fry. Scampi!
Butterfly and deep fat fry. Butterfly and deep fat fry. Butterfly and deep fat fry.
Set me down, you dozy prat. I can't go another step.
Trunk is hard to find, Captain.
So it is. Elusive as the melody in a Philip Glass opera.
Rest yourself a while. Smee'll track your treasure solo.
Negaroni. We'll trick the puling spawn and make him bring it hither. How to do it? How to smoke him out?
We can lure him, Captain.
Lure him, you say?
Ah, stupid idea, Smee. Stupid.
Lure him? Yes. Down here to the bush. Beach. In which case, we shall need
a magnet. A really big one. That will attract them.
Smee. I know your heart's in the right place, but really, we need to be serious. Smee, you've been hitting the three-bean couscous again.
And I, Captain.
I have it.
Captain.
Lucky for me, you saved your ukulele.
Captain Stash.
A siren song's what we need, Smee, and you're going to be the luscious siren. Whoa, big croc! Not my scene he ain't. Spare me the theatrics, you reptilian ham! Abandoned spleen. Scene! Abandoned scene!
Grab anything that looks like it'll float. We're getting out of here.
No. First, take me to the trunk. Remember the mission.
Forget the trunk. The trunk is safe. What we need is a raft.
It's not your decision, Peter. Protect the trunk. That's the mission.
You have to have it your way, don't you?
A bright, strong light blinks in their eyes.
Blinking fierce.
Father, it's Father. Oh, good, he's signaling me all the way from the Wasp.
What's it mean?
He's using Norse code. It's Norse code, everyone.
Sorry. I think you mean Morse code.
Not Morse code. It's Norse code. From Norway, the ancient Viking signaling system.
That's ridiculous.
What's he saying?
Unless I miss my guess, he's saying Mala Bella Ferna Sina Hena Ferna. And then he says Unjetse Molly Duze Blingen. That's first take Molly to the trunk. Cum hella high water. That's remember the mission.
Very convenient.
Unjetse Blingen Duze Klaken. That's take the trunk down to the beach. Mala Bella Ferna, Father will be here with the longboat. Sina Hena Ferna will be Hena Ferna. Safe if we just get past the pirates and make it to the beach. Den Toren Ingen Flanten Essen Necken Franza Tudor Neben Nessa Nebenaka Binta Ruben Linka Sinken Huben Dieper Motor Cookin Anka Danke Papa. Love, Daddy.
Women are tricky, man.
I feel kind of stupid for not knowing Norwegian.
It isn't a contest. Although if it were, I'd win.
And the running? You're really fast. Better than me.
Well, you're a better leader.
Really?
No. Come on, take me to the trunk.
Butterfly and deep fat fry. Butterfly and deep fat fry. Butterfly and deep fat fry.
The mollusks!
The mollusks.
The mollusks! The
mollusks! We'll have to outrun them.
Take the guys with you. I'll get the mollusks to follow me.
Hear that, princess? That's the sound of a leader.
I'm not leaving you.
Afraid I'll beat you to the top?
As if.
She runs off, then returns.
Bravo, Peter.
Here I am, mollusks. Come and get me.
Bounding through the jungle and up the mountain, Peter's only thoughts are out of running the natives.
Try and run me, fighting brawn.
And the faster he runs, the further he gets.
From the terrible beatings.
Boarded up garrets.
From the smell and the filth in the dark of the cave.
The further he runs, the more that he smiles.
From saving the others.
And being a leader.
Till panting and jumping and practically flying, Peter feels something entirely new.
Alive!
And all of a sudden, surrounding his head.
The yellow bird appears and flits around Peter's head.
Get out of my face, bird. I can't see where I'm going.
And that's when he misses a ledge and falls.
Molly!
And down he bumps and bruises.
Leaving the natives with no one to chase.
Banging and buffeting.
Down a deep crevice as gravity beckons.
Crooking her finger and winking her eye, and Peter falling for her big time.
And rushing up to meet him
is a solid sheet of glass.
Splash! His brutal fall is broken.
And not by his neck.
And not by glass at all.
But by a shimmering lake of golden water, far, far on the ground.
He should have been drowning, should have been afraid, but he was neither drowning nor afraid. Peter bobbed to the surface, safe as you please, and began to get his bearings.
And the water was thick like oil, and full of light too, and warm like a rich man's bath.
And looking down fondly at Peter was
a mermaid.
Well, nice of you to drop in. I'm teacher, that's what I'm called. And yes, I speak English. I know your name is Peter. I know a lot of things.
Where am I?
In a hurry.
That's right. I was running away from
the mollusk natives.
Yeah, they're trying to kill us, and we just want to get home.
Yeah, life is complicated.
I was gonna build a raft to get to the wasp, but Molly's father is...
You don't need a raft to get home, and you don't need the wasp. All you need is star stuff.
How'd you know about...
Listen to teacher. When you wrote the trunk to this island, see what received inside. Then the star stuff in the trunk enchanted the water. Then the water enchanted the fish in the wake of the trunk. Then the waves washed the water.
But how did you know about...
I'm not finished. Then the waves washed the water right over into this grotto where I was swimming.
So you used to be a fish?
Salmon. Scotch salmon. This is why I call it FYI. The star stuff will change you too. It makes you what you want to be.
But I just want to be a boy for a while. Couldn't I just be a boy?
Well, I suppose. Once you sit in the star stuff...
Yeah, then what?
Sky's the limit. You could even fly yourself home maybe, just like you dreamed.
Find a family.
In which case, you're going to need something. A name.
Instead of Peter?
In addition to a family name. And come up with a good one, haven't we?
Grotto were in the water above, an echo where a voice above seemed to answer.
Pan.
What are you, boy?
I'm Peter.
Pan.
Pan? You mean like in the kitchen?
You are just too cute. I mean, two things actually. First is fun and frolic. Anarchy, mischief, all the things a boy likes.
Okay. I'm Peter Pan.
There. You're changing already.
You said Pan means two things. What's the other thing?
Shouldn't you be on your way? Molly's going to beat you to that trunk.
Molly! The trunk!
Winners! Yes! We beat him to the top. We came in first. I'll make that very clear when he gets here.
If he gets here.
Of course he'll get here. He has to.
Face facts, Molly. The natives got him, and I feel terrible.
Ted slams the pineapple on his leg.
Ow!
We all feel terrible, but Peter's out of the running, which means we can finally settle the question of what, for a better word, one might deem leadership.
Crikey's! A floating tomato!
Say what?
That red dot on the horizon.
Alf and Mrs. Bumbrick enter on the raft, her red flannel bloomers catching the wind and carrying them boldly toward Mollusk Island.
Betty, you're a genius. Look at that, a vast behind.
My bloomers have stood up to stronger wind than this. Full speed ahead!
They're safe. That's good. I wish Peter were here. The mission comes first. Let's get the trunk to the beach. Now move it.
That night that Ted and Prentice spent dragging the trunk down the mountain is worse than any night they ever spent at the orphanage. Because the rain isn't like the rain in England.
It falls like stones and hurts your head.
And you can't see because there's trees.
In front of trees.
Surrounded by trees smacking your face.
Can't breathe.
And the bugs.
And the beetles.
Flying. Crawling.
Sticky.
Crunchy.
And they're in your mouth.
And up your nose.
Down your front.
So you take cover and wait out the storm?
But you can forget about sleep.
Because it's way too scary out here and there's a trunk to save.
And you still have to reach the beach.
I said forget about sleep. Teddy!
He spark out.
Peter! Peter!
It was the most incredible thing you won't believe. I met this
Right. Well, good to see you, Peter. Shall we wake the boys?
Kind of a long day. Leave him be.
Just us then.
Yeah, just us. We should open the trunk, make sure the star stuff's okay.
No. That's not.
I want to sit in the star stuff.
Very dangerous exposure to.
I don't care.
I do. I was so worried. We waited and waited. I told them to come. We waited in the rain and the dark, and I was so worried.
I'm here. Do you think I've changed?
You're dirtier.
So, I've been meaning to ask you about you know about that thing you did?
What thing?
The kiss, okay? The kiss.
What kiss?
The kiss? The one you gave me?
Oh, the kiss.
What kiss, she says.
Well, what about it?
Nobody's ever wanted to kiss me, that's all.
Want to? I didn't want to. We were about to be.
I mean, I was just sitting there and you grabbed me.
For heaven's sake, such a fuss. Didn't you like it?
No, it was like.
Didn't like it? You didn't like it, and now you're telling me you didn't like it? Unbelievable!
I'm not saying I didn't like it.
Pork.
Then what are you saying?
I guess I'm saying, I guess what I'm asking is.
Stop that right now. I won't answer any such question. You're inclining toward the sentimental, and that's all well.
Inclining toward what?
We girls can't afford to be sentimental. We must instead be strong. And when I marry, my husband will have to.
Oh, Mary, whoa, you thought I was asking you.
Not you swat. And when I marry, I shall make it very clear to this person that sentimentality is not on the calendar. He will have to lump it or leave it. And if he should leave, I'll stay a spinster and get my hair back and volunteer weekends at hospital. And I will love words for their own sake, like hyacinth and Piccadilly and onyx. And I'll have a good old dog and think what I like and be part of a different sort of family, you know? With friends, you know, who understand that things are only worth what you're willing to give up for them. Even if in the face of death, I may have wanted to.
Wanted to.
I didn't say that.
Got it.
Good.
Wow.
You know, I just, now you're here. Rest my eyes a little.
Instantly, she's asleep. Gingerly, Peter tries to jiggle the lock open. The noise disturbs Prentice.
No, Molly, no. The leader has to be a...
Prentice awakens Peter. Peter runs off.
Where's Peter?
The Mulloch's got him, remember?
Was that the sun? What's for breakfast?
He licks the pineapple.
Ow! Jeez!
Did he say the sun? But if you can see the sun coming up...
If you can see the sky at all.
We must be very near the beach. Come on, boys, we made it!
Smee, disguised as a mermaid, plays a siren song on his ukulele.
Come to me, ye shipwrecked sailors. Look here, ye wave-tossed whalers. Woo, woo. Sailor boy, keep sailing near. Make closer now, so's you can hear me as your ship breaks to bits from your deck. For a sec, you can see me lovely.
No! The object is to lure him, Smee. Not send him to psychoanalysis! No. Simple's best. We go to plan B. The poisoned fruitcake. The hateful brats arrive. Empty beach, tasty morsel. Maybe in it. Feel free, tuck in. They eat it, they die.
Oh, Captain.
Let's kill us some kitty, Smee.
So nasty, so very nasty.
Oh, so hungry, so very hungry.
There's the longboat.
But where's Teddy?
Get your fruitcakes. Get your nice slice of fruitcake.
Yes!
No, Ted, don't!
Steakhouse, yummy, yum, yum, yum.
You're the black stash! My father will have your guts for garters.
Plan C, Smee.
Poison fruitcake brats.
That was plan B, Smee. Get rid of it.
Wait! Just a sliver!
Too late, matey. Plan C!
Smee and the pirates bring on 2 prisoners, Mrs. Bumbrake and Alf.
Molly!
Mrs. Bumbrake! Mrs. Bumbrake!
Bumbroken's more like it. They grabbed us by the mangroves when we landed. The ruffians. Alf was valiant.
Ruffians? How dare you, madam? We are no ruffians.
Why, we've never even been to Ruffia.
I don't care what you are, sir. I assure you.
What I am, madam. I'll tell you.
Sure.
Thank you, Smee. And it is my serious intent to kill this woman until she is dead. And Alfred, too. Unless you leave that trunk with me and my nasty crew.
Stay right where you are, and I'll see it goes easy for you with my father.
Your daddy's not around, dearie. And there's more of us than there are of you.
And there is more of us than anybody. Prosciutto!
Fighting Prawn enters with the mollusks and their prisoners, Astor and Scott, bound and gagged.
Daddy! Captain Scott! Not you too!
No English move.
Ronnie? Ronnie, is that you?
Betty?
The mistress wants more of your manicotti.
And a pasta fazool.
To make you drool.
Betty Bumbrick is you! This woman only English kind to me when I was kitchen slave.
Be a prince, Pronny, and let Lord Astor loose.
You are English, so I will choose my words carefully. No.
But Pronny,
You English invade our island. Now nature's laws are all focaccia.
Oh, because of the contents of this trunk. Your Highness, release my father and we'll take the trunk off the island. Nature restored. Mollusks live happily ever after.
Stash grabs Fighting Prawn from behind, holding a straight razor at the king's throat.
Happily ever after, my kebab knife. Here, kitty cat, bring the trunk here or I'll cut the savage's throat.
That's a terrible choice. I have a sacred duty.
Take your time. I'll count to 3. 3.
3, 3, 3.
What is that? An echo?
Echo, echo, echo.
Excellent effect! The stash is cunning.
Cunning, cunning, cunning.
The stash is beguiling.
Garling, garling, garling.
The stash is supreme.
I don't think so.
Peter leaps into view, holding a branch as a weapon.
You!
Me.
Peter!
Pan.
He's alive!
We're saved! Thrust and parry, Peter! Attackule balestra!
Peter thrusts. Stash easily parries and sends Peter sprawling.
Until we arrive in the belly of the beast.
Teddy, throw it!
Yo! Think fast!
He throws his pineapple at Stash, who defends himself by slashing the fruit in 2 pieces.
Seriously? Prentice!
Oh my god, please don't hurt me. I'm just a little kid and I'm not being responsible.
Is he crying? Seriously?
Prentice grabs Stash's arm, then bites his hand.
My hand!
Stash gets Prentice in a headlock.
Next. Ha! Oh, look at Lou, a baby koala.
Oh, a koala, where? Oh, they're so adorable. I just want
Stash gets her in a headlock.
Unfair.
Say your goodbyes, my dear.
Wait! Don't you want the trunk?
Peter, don't!
Are you with me, guys?
Gotta say, Mother.
He's more important than some trunk.
Even if I never get home.
The boys hug in sympathy and understanding. Friends.
Are we quite done with the hugging and the learning?
Decision. It's a better world with you in it, Molly. Now let her go.
Did you note that's me? Did you see it? Genuine, heroic sacrifice.
Inspiring, Captain. I've got goose flesh all over it.
Pause me. How flat and unprofitable the world must seem from the date of HMS Cynic. Go, lad. Take your precious lady and live another day.
My first mission and I've wrecked it.
Now, but it's me. Open and elaborate.
Smee opens the trunk elaborately, then stops cold.
It's. I don't like it's. Bollocks to it. Do we detect a pattern here? Help me, the linguists among you. What's the turn of phrase?
Empty, Captain. The trunk's empty.
So it is. Clean as the sheets in a convent.
Empty? It can't be empty.
You mean all this time?
Where's my treasure?
treasure?
The seawater got in, it must have dissolved.
Those nuggets! Gold and diamonds don't dissolve.
Star stuff does. Isn't that right, Daddy?
Well, actually, what to say, like, Starbucks, you guys are very tall.
Starbucks? What's Starbucks?
Really?
Oh, it's like this very, very
You go and get
Like I was
coffee.
saying, I think it's
biggest
coffee
chain in the world. Like, I'm really surprised. I love
Enough!
it.
It doesn't matter now. Nobody gets his hands on it.
Nobody gets what he wants.
Enough of this conversation! See, this is why I hate.
He slams the trunk in a fury, forgetting his right hand resting on the edge. He processes the pain of having cut off his own hand.
Oh my god. 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 Oh. Oh my god! Oh my god, 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 oh my, oh my god! 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 Wait a moment.
Sir.
Wait.
Sir.
And you are?
I'm your right hand, sir. I'm your right hand man. Sir.
Not anymore, Smee. Not anymore. Ain't in no small part to this.
Oh! Oh! Captain,
Crocodile, kiss me. Abide if you would. What am I to do now?
I'm stumped, sir.
You're stumped. It's all about you, isn't it? Selfie self.
I, sir, not me, sir.
Then kindly retrieve it. I'm not leaving me hand behind for these children to pour.
Retrieve, Captain.
You sacrificed willingly for the sake of a gill.
Girl.
And that was majestic. You've piqued the poet to me, Pan. What say we merge a forger?
Forge a merger.
Thank you, Smee. Picture it. The ultimate pirate and his worthy opponent.
Molly fights better than I do.
I run faster too.
And I bet your milkshake brings all the boys to the yard. But I'm not interested. Consider the possibilities. Foes forever. Adversaries ad neverendum. I'm talking books, movies, Broadway.
You just tried to kill me.
Don't you get it, Peter? You're my hero.
Me?
You're the yin to me yang, the semi to me colon. Damn it, boy. You're the wind beneath my clipped wing.
Gee, I hadn't really...
Thanks to you, I am reborn, the complete villain. Oh, what sublime enemies will be. Thick gold. Time will be our treasure. We'll fight for all eternity. Please a couple now, boo.
Only if you let my friends go.
Oh, bravo, bravissimo. Give the pad a round. Smee, a little help. This is all you're doing, you loathsome Pan. You single-handedly rendered me single-handed.
You cut your hand off, not me.
Pity the child who lives in a fact-based world. You may think my ship has sailed, but I have an armada of options at my former fingertips. Perhaps I'll never be a concert violinist or a reliable juggler, but I can still win Wimbledon, and I can still destroy you. You've made your bed, Pan.
Go on. Get the hook.
God bless enormous kicking crocodile, Captain. Back for another snack.
Upstaging me still, you snaggletooth reptilian.
Yes, not your day, sir.
Hang on. I could use a killer croc on me crew. Bring the beast along, Smee.
How am I to lure him in, sir?
Give him the hand. Wait. Better make it last. Just give him the finger. Adieu, Pan. But believe this. Where you call home, keep your back to the wall. For just when you least expect it, there I'll be. A stash right under your nose. Clap if you believe!
Daddy, thank goodness you're safe.
Oh, Molly, my Molly.
Molly.
Boy, you good son. Fighting Prawn will honor that.
He puts his top hat on Peter's head.
Boy will wear hat of hero. And Fighting Prawn will bend mollusk law. Allow all English to leave island. You be good to Betty. Or I'll serve you up al dente.
Oh, we've made plans, your prawness. I got down on bended knee and Mrs. B said...
You betcha! Betty's bound for bridal bliss!
Aye, the HMS Bumbreak may have a few barnacles on her bottom, but I'll full scrape 'em off.
Oh.
Don't be scary. Oh, Prawny. TTFN.
Tata for now. Or in my language, tiramisu.
The moths vanish back into the jungle.
Then, old sport, it's back to England, and then I can finally set my sights on the South Pole.
The Antarctic?
Oh, my name's not Robert Falcon Scott. Trunk to the longboat!
Good luck, Captain. Don't let the Norwegians beat you to it.
Nobody beats the British little girl. Rule Britannia!
Not a little girl. A full-fledged Starcatcher.
Full-fledged Starcatcher! Just like my wonderful father.
She deserves it, sir. Molly's a real hero.
Thanks, Peter.
Mission fulfilled. We're heading home.
And you'll come with us. Can't they, Daddy? Can't the boys come home with us?
Mother.
I told you.
The teacher said all I needed to get home was star stuff. Ha! Wrong.
Who?
Who's teacher?
This tricked out mermaid. Well, she was a fish, but she swam in the grotto and now we're going home.
Wait, what grotto?
The grotto with the golden water.
Did you go in the water?
Yeah, it was great. All warm and tingly.
The star stuff.
And he soaked in it. We can't do this.
But it's already dissolved in the waves.
The waves that turn fish into mermaids. I'm sorry, Peter. We can't take you with us.
Why? What'd I do?
But he isn't evil or greedy, and he isn't...
We don't know what he is or what he wants to be.
I just want to be a boy for a while. It's all I've ever wanted.
There, you see?
A what with star stuff? A while could be a very long time.
I'll be good, I promise.
The boy deserves a home.
Of course he does, but wait, Leonard, old man, you're getting slow. Peter, what if your mermaid was right?
She wasn't right, and neither are you. Grown-ups lie. They lie, and then they leave.
I thought she said the star stuff was all you needed to get home.
But I'm still here.
Precisely. Did she say anything else?
She said I needed a family name, so she gave me one.
Pan. Pan as in all. Probably.
All?
Your family name. Understand? The whole island. All the ants on the beach, all the birds in the air, the mermaids, the mollusks, the pirates, and the boys too, of course. Especially the boys. They're all your family.
How does that make you feel, Peter?
Like I'm finally out of the dark.
There's a name for that feeling, Peter.
Home.
And here you are. And here he'll stay.
Yeah, me too. Totally. Count me in.
You didn't want to be alone, did ya?
This is just so unacceptable. We Asters do not leave boys behind.
Suddenly, the yellow bird appears and dive bombs Peter.
Whoa, that crazy bird is after me again. What do you want? Leave me alone.
Peter swats the bird down, covers it with his hat, and makes to stomp on it.
Wait, don't hurt that bird. You're going to need something to protect you. Now, it seems to me, if we take the last of the star stuff like so and stir vigorously, I think it's anti-clockwise. Peter, lend a hand with the meringue.
Hey, the hat's getting that warm and tingly, just like...
And so...
Aster uncovers the hat and a light flies out, caresses Peter's cheek, then pulls Molly's hair.
Wizard!
My hair!
Come here, you.
The light vanishes down the beach. Ted runs off after it.
You can totally do that trick. Hey, don't eat it, Teddy.
Prentice runs off after Ted.
Nice to know I've still got it.
Really want to protect him, you take him with us.
Time's going out, my lord.
I'm afraid it's time to say goodbyes.
Dear woman, here's my address in London. You don't have to write me every day or anything, just when you feel like it.
Well, you know my address. Molly Island.
Mollusk Island, you mean?
Or maybe I'll call it Neverland. You know, to remember.
Peter takes off his top hat and places it on Molly's head.
Hat of Hero. Wear it when you get home.
To remember.
Molly, now, the tide won't wait.
I want you to look after Prentice and Teddy.
5 more minutes. Come on, a bedtime story? Tell me, Molly, tell me.
Probably at the tides, won't there?
You see, she wants to stay.
She can't.
But I don't want it to end.
Soon, Peter, you'll forget. It won't hurt anymore.
No, it's supposed to hurt. That's how you know it meant something. This isn't the end. You're going to remember everything, every single detail.
And you're a better leader.
Really?
No.
You won't stay mad at me, will you?
Go on, get lost.
I'm bound to grow up, see? What would we do?
Be friends?
In a year, that'd be hard. In 5 years, it'd be silly. In 20 years, it'd just be sad.
You sound older already.
The thing you did, against impossible odds, is what the two of you will always have.
The thing we did.
Against impossible odds.
She deliberately comes back to Peter and kisses him on the mouth.
Yes, I wanted to.
Molly runs off. Aster stops Peter from pursuing her, then exits. Peter's alone.
Peter watches the wasp get smaller and smaller, wondering about his adventure, about Molly, about that kiss.
It would be the only moment that Peter would teeter at the top of the roller coaster on the verge of becoming what he'd always hated, a grown-up.
And then, as promised, he began to forget and stayed right where he was.
The outsider.
Molly, true to a word, would remember everything. Until one night, many years later,
stared out the nursery window, watching Peter fly off with her daughter in tow.
And this grown-up Molly would comfort her new Nana, the good old dog who tended her children.
Don't worry, Nana, darling. I always hoped if Peter came to visit that my daughter would take my place. And once Wendy grows up,
I hope you will have a little girl.
A little girl who will go off with him in 10.
oh, for the wings of a dove.
so may we go on and on, dear Nana, as long as children are young and innocent.
And rude and juvenile and heartless.
Past all the jostles of life.
Fly back home.
Home.
A moment. Ted and Prentice run on, ducking and swatting, pursued by the light and the sound of bells.
Help! That bird thing is after us!
Give it away, it's trying to eat my brain.
Over here, I'm the one you want.
Get it away! Get it away!
The light flies directly to Peter.
Okay, calm down. I think, yeah.
Wings, ring, ring, ring.
I think she wants me to race you down to the grotto.
Ted finds his pineapple split in two.
Oh, oh yes! Oh yes!
It's hard to believe that you're still single.
Wait, how can I race them to the grotto if I don't run? Whoa, I can what?
What'd she say? What'd she say?
To have faith is to have wings.
The company approaches and surrounds Peter.
Wait a minute. Did you say grotto?
How'd you like to be a boy just for a while?
That star stuff water can do that?
Makes you what you want to be.
A lawyer?
The company slowly lifts Peter.
Guys, this is going to be one awfully big adventure.
All right. You said it.
Ready?
Ready.
Set.
Set.
Go.
Then, supported by the company, Peter shoots up from a crouch and flies. Blackout. End of show.
And now the strangest curtain call ever. Thanks everybody who's watching at home. Thank you, cast of Peter and the Starcatcher. If you would all hang on to this call, that would be fantastic. I'd just like a quick word with you all. And thank you, Priscilla. Thank you, Laura. And thank you, John Tierney, for all of your great work. We really appreciate you guys as well. Thanks for watching and tuning in. Hope you enjoyed. And definitely come check out Western Oregon in the fall when we do something equally cool and impressive. Good night, everybody.